Good morning to you. Welcome along to day number 2 of Rally Liepāja 2021, and we're prepping the end of the stage here just to keep the dust down. Just look at this though, just swing the camera around, Chris. And we're back live for yet another beautiful day. Absolutely stunning day here in Latvia. Look at this, it's gorgeous this morning. Although we've been sweeping the stop line here just for a bit of fun. 17 kilometres for the first test of the day today. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Driving here from Liepāja this morning, around about 40 minutes from the service park to get here, and to get all the way here, it's pretty nice. But I noticed there were some rain puddles just at the side of the road, a bit of tarmac, just with puddles here and there. So looking yesterday, it looks like they've had some rain late afternoon in this region. So we're completely sort of far south from where we were yesterday. Yesterday we were up in Talsi, and then we drove back down to Liepāja last night. But today we are here for what is going to be a bit of a battle today, a real big battle, because Lukanuk and Gryazin, out in front yesterday. Gryazin out in front. Lukanuk a little bit frustrated with the road position for Craig Breen and Efren Lorena. He thought that because they dropped out of the top 15 of the qualifying stage yesterday, that they had an advantage of running on a swept road. So as the day went on yesterday, Lorena was lying in third, Breen's third. Lorena was second, Breen third, and then they swapped over as the afternoon went on with Gryazin still out in front. Today, this is going to be sort of where the hunter becomes the hunted. And it's going to be interesting to see how everyone fares today on a kind of level playing field. Disadvantage, we've got the top 10 in reverse order today. So we're going to be covering here live for you this morning 10 cars, right down to Gryazin, who is leading the event at the moment. We've got onboard cameras for you today. We've got the heli up in the sky, and we've got the Zero car coming to the stop line of the first stage of the day. Let's get ourselves sort of ready and soak up some of the beautiful atmosphere. This morning we've got onboard cameras with Aleksei Lukanuk, so we can see him getting ready to go. We've got Andreas Mikkelsen, Gryazin with onboard cameras, and we've got Efren Lorena as well. So we'll be able to get a sort of a bird's eye view, hopefully, if they're not too fast in the stages. So forgive us if the pictures just cut out occasionally, because we're out in the deep countryside here in Latvia, and it is stunning, but it is very remote. We were looking last night on a website. There's 1.8 million people, I think, that live in Latvia at the moment. I just need to turn this down. We've got the timing. Hang on. Just turn this down a bit at the end of the stage. But as you can see from the onboard pictures, everybody getting ready at the start of this stage today. But we're out in the countryside, so if the pictures become a little bit choppy, just bear with us today because of the remote location for us. So we're at the stop line of stage number 7. It's kicking off now, obviously, and getting ourselves underway. 18.42 kilometres in length. Then it's on to stage number 8 with a remote refuel after that, stage 9, and then back to Liepāja for the service, and then back out this afternoon to do stage 10, 11 and 12 before finishing this event. Who's going to come out on top? Gryazin is an event that he's won before. Breen's won this event before. And this is stunning Latvia. I've been saying all weekend about how beautiful this place is, but it really is. Last night, driving back from Talsi on the long road section, I just darted off the main road and onto a gravel road and drove for 20 kilometres on gravel out in the countryside. It was so stunning, I had to stop and just soak up the atmosphere last night. It was absolutely beautiful. But today, eyes down looking, let's get ourselves underway with the first stage. And as you can see from the helicopter this morning, we're tracing the cars through the countryside. Neil Solons is first on the road, and then we've got Gregor after that. Ollie Christian Baby is next. Fabian Crime, Miko Marcek, Aleksei Lukanuk, Lorena, Andreas Mikkelsen, Craig Breen, Nikolai Gryazin, the ones that we're covering this morning on the live. So, eyes down looking, the calm before the storm at the stop line this morning. Strap yourselves in, get yourselves comfy, take yourself a cup of coffee and just watch round 2 of the championship, the first stage of the day, play out. Fast flowing roads here in Latvia. You have to be inch perfect. Out in the stages. Still the rooster tail of dust up in the air this morning coming out of the back of the cars despite a little bit of overnight rain. This stage is a classic as well. We've run this one more or less every year that we've been here. It's been run many times in the direction we're running today. We've also run it in the opposite direction, so starting where we're standing at the end of the stage, back in the other direction. But the latter part of this stage, just through the like a sand quarry, just where the flying finish is. So a little bit of a tricky technical section. Of course, there's the anti-cut post as well in the apexes of the corner, just to stop the competitors cutting too deep into the countryside. But pedal to the metal, flat out this morning. So just looking at some quick shots of Mikkelsen just getting himself ready, just the view from his onboard camera. Grayson still up with the bonnet up there. Haven't got any information in why Grayson has the bonnet open on his car at the moment, but just waiting in the shade as the drivers do. Normally on the road section they're given plenty of time to get to the start of the stage, and a lot of drivers sometimes elect to pull over a few kilometres away from the start of the stage, just under the shade of a tree or something, just to keep the car cool. But then it gives them the opportunity driving to the start of the stage just to get the heat into the tyres. So they're kind of race ready and everything is all up to temperature from when they switch from road mode to stage mode. Fabian Crime is 4th car on the road today. Then we're followed by Miko Marchek. We'll get the helicopter to hook round to follow Crime in a minute. Alexei Lukanuk after that. And again, just for safety today, we're running all cars with 2-minute gaps. This is also to give the chance for the dust to disperse. There is kind of less breeze than there was yesterday. So just to make sure every competitor has a fair chance and they're not impeded by the dust hanging in some of the tree-lined sections. Looking at getting ready to start. We were talking about this yesterday. Andreas Mikkelsen, you can see, is just on and off the brakes, getting some heat into the tyres, accelerating hard, braking hard, try and get the brake discs and the hubs and everything all up to a little bit of temperature, try and get some of that inertia energy then transferred from speed to heat to soak up into the brake discs and the brake calipers, and then that heat then dissipates nicely throughout the wheel rims. And then first car coming to the end of the stop line, so this is it. So we've had the calm, and this is now the storm. First car of the day. Got that unenviable task as usual, as Neil Sullins to sweep the road clean. Lying in 10th last night. Comes to the end of the day. First car here. Let's see what the Spaniard has to say. If you just look round the back of the car, you can see that there is just a little bit of mud on it. So, you know, from yesterday's dry heat, Chris is just going to go around and show you some of that. Just a little bit of mud around the back right, just in the cuts there. So we have had some rain overnight. It was bone dry yesterday at the end of the stages. Today, let's have a word with Neil. Neil, just sorting yourself out. You've got the unenviable task today to sweep the gravel off the road. Your first stage, was it okay? No mistakes?
Yeah, there is a lot of gravel as it should be, but It's okay, it's so sleepy, but we really enjoy this run. It's so easy sometimes to make your own line and everything, so we are enjoying today, just enjoying.
Just seeing the car's got a little bit of mud on the side of it. I noticed there was some rain and some puddles here and there. Did you notice the stage damp in places?
No, it's not damp for sure. I think there is one corner with water or something like that, that's all.
Okay, that's all right, thanks very much. Cheers, good luck. There we are, so with a 9:09.385. So 9:09.385. As you can see on the whiteboard here, we've got the times being written up at the stop line, so that's brilliant. We've got minutes and seconds, which is perfect, so we can work out, and also the drivers can work out very quickly who is the fastest. But of course it's going to get quicker as the day goes on. Right, next car coming towards us in just a moment. So Gregor arrives at the end of the stage. Gregor, good morning. How was the run for you? Any problems today? Is the car feeling good?
No, not any problems. We're enjoying the experience of starting in the front, and it's quite slippery, but this stage was really fun. So.
Okay, no worries. So nothing to report. The stage was really fun. A little bit slippery. And again, one spare tyre in the back for him. Just a short loop of 3 stages this morning before heading back to service. Slightly slower than Neil through the stage with a 9 minutes 11:43.3. Guys from Pirelli are here this morning. Let's just cross over and see if what the air temperature is this morning.
23.
23?
23 degrees.
And the surface temperature just while you're there?
24.
23, 24. Thanks very much. There we go. That's guys from Pirelli just checking the temperatures at the stop line. Always good for the weather report as well, just to make sure and see how hot it actually is. So 23 degrees in the air, 24 on the stop line. That will warm up as the day goes on. See how Mikkelsen gets on. Ollie Christian's here now. Just put the wipers on just to get some of the dust off the windscreen as he comes to the end of the stage. Just do a quick lap around the back of the car. Yeah, as Neil Solons was saying, there's one cut with a bit of water in it, so the far side of the Hyundai's a bit covered in mud. Ollie, was it a clean run for you? Good run?
I still have the same problem as yesterday. Now it's worse than ever. So yeah, it's really frustrating. I hope we fixed it today so we could try to catch maybe a couple of positions. But it seems to be difficult because now I'm losing a lot of time.
When the pop-off valve pops off, can you kind of feel where it's going to pop off and just let you down, or is it a complete surprise?
No, I have to drive with so low revs. You know, this last part I was only in first gear because otherwise, if I shift up to second, the engine just drops. So it's I don't think it's only the pop-off; it's something else.
Right, thank you. So not just the pop-off valve, which you thought it was yesterday. So yesterday he was saying he thought it was the pop-off valve was causing the problem in low gears and low RPM, so then basically the car just losing power. So to compensate for that yesterday, Ollie was driving it in 1 gear lower, and he was just saying in the last part, this last stage is last section is quite technical, and yeah, driving it in first gear just so he can keep the car going. That shows in the time 9 minutes 13. 9 minutes 13. 31.6. So Right, Fabian Crime up through, following him on board a short while ago with a helicopter. Fabian's here. Just need to make a correction on the times there. I thought they were writing the minutes and seconds. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's have a word with Fabian. Fabian, good morning. Good morning. All good? All bad? Not so good.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, it was not a bad start. A lot of loose gravel, so yeah, the road position is not the best. Yeah, what should I say?
Not the best? Okay, but on to the next one. Okay, a lot of loose gravel, not the best. Okay, that's good. Right. Okay, I'm getting slightly confused, but don't worry, we're all good. The timing at the end of the stage is minutes and seconds, because they started the stage at 9 o'clock this morning. I was just looking at the times being written on the board, thinking that that was the time that they completed the stage. I need another cup of coffee this morning. Let's get back to the action. Fastest through so far is Viby. Fabian Crime second fastest through, 1.6 seconds slower than Ollie Christian. Neil Solan's third fastest. But we've got to see what the Russian rocket does today, Alexei Lukyanuk. He'll be with us in around about 4 minutes' time. First we've got Miko Marcek to talk to. Marcek lying 14.7 seconds away from Alexei Lukyanuk. So Marcek yesterday at the end of the rally was lying in 5th overall. Lukyanuk was 14.7 seconds faster than him today, so Marcek's kind of a little bit landlocked. The battle will be for 3rd position with Lukyanuk versus Lorena. Miko, how do you get on there? Everything all good?
Yeah, the stage was really nice for us. I would say we have a good strategy about our setup and about our tires. It will be a long day, but we will push and fight, because we feel we are confident and we can.
Do you think your road position will benefit you fighting against Breen and Efra and Lorena today? Do you think you can move up?
Yeah, it's hard because the guys behind us are mostly better drivers and they have also better conditions, but okay, it's rally and it's still not bad because we are 5th after first day and we are pushing today.
And some Polski for you.
Słuchajcie, zaczynamy dzień, to będzie długi dzień, ale mocny, bo nie zamierzamy się poddawać, będziemy atakować. Mamy dobrą pewność i postaramy się wykorzystać wszystko, co mamy najlepsze. Mamy wspaniały zespół, mam dobrego pilota, także trzymajcie mocno kciuki.
Dziękuję, thanks. Okay, there we go. So that's Miko Marcek. Yeah, Marcek really sort of just stuck in a bit of landlocked at the moment. So coming into here, 14.7 behind Lukyanuk. Fabian Crime 9.2 seconds behind him. That's coming into this stage, and so he's kind of stuck at the moment. Well, let's see how the day goes on, because next up, Alexei Lukyanuk pushing hard today. Lukyanuk wants to get back up there. He thinks it's almost like there was 2 rallies being run yesterday. The one that he was in with Nikolai Gryazin and Andreas Mikkelsen, and then the one with Efren Lorena and Craig Breen and the others further down the leaderboard. See what Alexei has to say to us as he comes through to the stop line. Been pushing fairly hard in the stage. Not as fast as the others. Let's see. Right. Alexei, good morning to you. Today is a big battle today. You're hunting down Efren Lorena, Craig Breen. Is your road position okay? Are you happy with it and happy with the level of grip this morning?
Yeah, happy with the pace. The stage is amazing. We so enjoyed to drive it. I think it was a good run.
The tactic today to get on the podium, how are you going to psychologically wear down the Irishman and the Spanish guy?
Yeah, we're quite angry on them, so it's even easier to go on the proper pace.
That's good. We're looking forward to the fight today. We want to see how it all wears out. Good luck. We'll see you later on. That is Lukyanuk. Liepāja fastest through, 9 minutes 17.4. As we were saying, this is where the hunters of yesterday are becoming the hunted today. I certainly wouldn't want to have Alexei Liepāja breathing down me on the stages. He's a nice guy, but he's frightening sometimes. But he's incredibly fast, and when he wants to dial in as well, just so you can with Liepāja's car, sometimes you can tell when he comes to the end of the stage that he's been pushing, because the car is just covered in a vacuum of dust. It's almost like he's driving in a different time zone sometimes. This guy's got a little bit of pressure on him this morning. Efren Lorena lying in third at the end of yesterday. Right, door open. Efren, talk to me about the stage, talk to me about the day, and are you feeling a little bit of pressure from having Liepāja breathing down your neck?
Yeah, I don't know. I try to be fast. Liepāja's time is not so far and also Marcik, but okay, we will see.
Some words in Spanish.
Bueno, hemos empezado bien. Tampoco el tiempo es muy malo. Sorprende el del tiempo de Nil. Pero bueno, poco a poco.
Okay, thanks very much. That's Efren Lorena. To be fair, the former ERC Junior champion is getting to grips with the Skoda, driving in the Rally 2 category now. He's showing maturity and pace. His time through the stage with a 9 minutes 26.6, so 9.2 seconds slower than Liepāja. That's going to be a position change in a minute, but we'll wait for getting attacked by flies at the end of the stage. We'll just see how that moves around. Coming into this stage, Liepāja was 1.2 seconds behind Efren Lorena, so at the moment Liepāja has now moved up quite comfortably into a third position overall, but we'll wait for everything to settle down at the end of the stage. Let's see how Mikkelsen fares through this one. His car looks nice and clean. Andreas, talk to us about the stage. Was it good, bad, everything okay?
Yeah, car was really awesome, I have to say, but I didn't manage to take advantage of it in the beginning because I was feeling it a little bit, but really nice. I'm happy.
Yeah. Good day ahead then, yeah, good.
Thank you.
Okay, there we are. So feeling the car was feeling awesome, but didn't dial in properly at the start of the stage. So Mikkelsen second fastest through, 1.4 seconds slower than Liepāja in the opening test of the day. So good time for Andreas, at a rally that he hasn't competed on before, so yeah, he's feeling it and seems a lot happier today. Yeah, a little bit frustrated yesterday, but yeah, not so bad today. So next up we've got Craig Breen, shod with the MRF tyres. See how he fares up, but the road is getting cleaner now. 9th driver on the road. So 10.6 seconds off Gryazin's pace yesterday. Slices the timing beam at the end of the stage for Breen. So a little bit of a deep cut on the left there, a little bit of grass. Let's get the door open. He's taking his helmet off. Craig, talk to us. What's it like out there?
Now we're on level playing field, so yeah, look reasonably okay. It's definitely a lot of room to go faster in places, so yeah, let's see what they say today.
Okay, that's good. Thanks very much. So yeah, level playing field. And as the heli follows Gray's in round on the latter part of the stage, coming through the tight section, slicing the timing beam. Nikolai Gray's in a rally that he's won before here. Completes the first test of the day, slices the timing beam, comes down to the stop line. We'll wait for the times to flash up on the board just as soon as he gets through this little tight, tricky section. The timing beam's just by the weighbridge at the end of the quarry here. So you'll see as he just goes through that. Time complete. Beautiful shots from our helicopter today. The team are doing a fantastic job this weekend, flying and tracking the cars through the stages. But Gray is in. Through. So this is where we were when Oliver Solberg won this rally last year. This was the final stage and we're in exactly the same position. But we got the smaller Russian rocket this weekend. Gryazin comes to the end of the stage. It was going so well in Poland just a few weeks ago until it all went wrong on the final stage of day 2, but he completes the first test of the day today. Door open as soon as he gets his face mask on. Nikolai, out in front again at the end of the day, just waiting for your time to flash up on the board here. Talk to me about the stage. Happy with your run?
Yeah, no, nothing special. The grip was good. We'll need to check the tires, and I think for the next runs I will try to manage the pace because we need to survive also. But I was enjoying this stage. It's really nice, and for sure competition is too close, so we can't relax. But anyway, I like such fun fights when you are like all the time like needle in an S, so you can't be relaxed. So it's good.
Do you feel it's a fair fight today with everybody all bunched up together? Lorena, Breen, looking at you.
Yeah, after when the penalty was returned to Mikkelsen, he starts to be a competitor for us, and also Breen is really fast on his car and on his tires, so for sure it's very interesting battle, but I will try to keep the pace.
That's good. Good luck. That's Nikolai Gryazin, and that's us at the end of the stage this morning. Absolutely incredible stuff here as Gryazin makes his way onwards and on the road section onto the second test of the day, with the helicopter flying overhead and us at the stop line. That's our coverage complete here this morning at the end of the first test of the day. But we'll be live later on this afternoon as we bring you live coverage from the final test of Rally Liepāja. But as we just finish up here this morning, we'll take you on board with Craig Breen last night with some magical driving from the Irishman. This is how you do it in Liepāja. We'll catch you later on today.
Okay. That one on as well, yeah. Camera down there. Yeah, both on. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 150, slot 8, 5 by minus around the white box, gravel. And flat crest into different property. Early to a big cut over crest into throwing 70, turn lane 6 left plus post. Opens into middle over flat crest 60. Left over crest tighten the flat 1. Tighten slowing 48 wide minus half long full cut onto tar 80. Left tightens the lane 4 minus on the gravel 30. Early flat 2 right over crest, opens long, 70 left over crest, tightens to 2 minus post, 120, late tight 2 left minus half long, cut, slowing 1 right over crest, 50 right and turn square right around the bail on the tab. And early, flat 1 left over crest, 500, 120, slide left over flat crest, 500. Slowing, tight right entry chicane at the yellow sign, loose. Flat crest on the gravel and slide right 170, slide left through the dip, the slowing right on crest 50, slot deceptive lead, 6 left around the post. And long flat 2 right, flip into the left, over crest for 30, heights the lead 3 plus, post 50. Long 1 right tight, early 2 minus over crest, post and early tight, flat 2 left, clip over crest, 50, slide right over flat crest, and flat crest 60, flat crest, the dip 60, lane 2 left, tightens through the dip, into tight, flat 1 right over crest, into 2 left, tightens, minus half long to the dip cut, and crest, and flat 1 right minus, tightens, don't, middle of a flat crest, jump, 60 long, flat 1 right past the bar, 40 right over crest, tightens to 2 plus, tightens clip over crest, okay, and flat 1 left cut, and flat 2 right plus, tightens post, and slowing crest, 40 left 4 left plus, half long, tightens post, 40, flat crest, 40, left flat red plus for 60, tightens in over crest, 50, flat 1 right in over crest, jump 150, turn lead 5 right minus around the post, 150. Slide left over flat crest, tightens to tight, flat 1 into care, flat 1 right minus, tightens over crest, narrows, and left 100, flat 1 right tightens 40, early 2 left for 100, tightens minus, half long flip, and flat 1 right 70, flat 1 right tightens in over crest, 50, flat 1 left minus 2 to dip, opens long, keep burying over flat crest, jumped in, slowing 70 on the tab, early 2 left for 40, tightens the 4 cuts, and 34 tightens, half long onto gravel, into slight left over flat crest, 60, tight flat 2 left, tightens over crest, and early flat 2 right opens, half long, 50, slide right at crest for 70, tightens to 4 plus, tightens, cut, and early flat 2 left, opens long, into left over crest, tightens flat 2 minus, 60, late 4 left plus for 70, care, double tightens minus, needs 80, middle over flat crest, 50, slide left over flat crest and slide right through the dip, into slide left on flat crest, okay, 80, left tightens to 2 minus, half long, tightens, keep in, opens over crest, 50, flat 2 right, tightens, half long, keep in, opens long, past the road, into early flat 1 left over crest, 100, right on flat crest and early flat 1 left, 61 right, tightens in over crest, jump okay, slowing 90 turn, late 5 right plus wide on the tar, round the post, 400. Now the second blue sign, slot late, 5 left plus, half long, opens onto gravel, around the post, 90. Early, flat 1 right over crest, opens long, into slight left over long, flat crest, tightens to flat 1, okay, 60, early flat 1 right for 100, tightens long, keep in, into left over crest, tightens early flat 1 minus for 50, opens very long, for 50, slide right over flat crest, and long, flat 1 right 80, right over crest, tightens the 1 for 120, care tightens the tight minus narrows, into slide left, 50 flat 1, right minus double tightens in over crest, jump, 150 slowing crest, 100 slide left in slot, 6 right tightens, onto tar, 180, dip, flat 1 left over crest, slowing 120. Right entry chicane. And long, flat 1 right, 90. Early 1 right over crest, tightens it tight, 2 plus half long, slippy maybe. And early flat 1 left, half long, 80. Flat crest, 150 slowing, line for left for 30, tightens the lid 3, half long, flip. And flat 1 right tightens, 120. Slide right over crest, tightens it tight, 1 minus around the pole, slowing 150. 1 right over crest, stop 60 for sign on right, chicane left, and 5 right into the late. 6 left short around the bear onto loose. And 1 left opens for 200 onto gravel. 120, slowing right, 90 comes quick. Slot late, 4 left minus sharp, post. 100. Right left over flat crest, 100. Flat 1 right over crest, 300. Flat crest, 90. And now you're flat 1 left. And flat 1 right, 80. Small flat crest, 120. Flat 1 left, tightens very in over crest and slide right through the dip. Slowing 80, late fast trail plus half long, tightens clip this time over crest. And flat crest 100, late 2 left tightens, cut over crest, and early 2 right slowing 50, late fast 4 left plus clip, opened into long crest and slot, late 6 right, around the side around the post, and flat 1 left, long flat 1 right, 170. Late flat 1 right for 90, tightens half long, keep in okay. 80, early 1 left, bar 150. Tightens the slot 6 minus on the 3. Narrows, 100. Early flat 1 right over crest, into early flat 1 left over crest. 120, a small flat crest, the sticks. 170, crest 150 slowing, crest 150, left entry chicane, 50, some driver, flat crest 200, left on flat crest 60, late flat 1 right minus, maybe through the dip 50. Very slight right over long, flat crest for 60k, air tightens the lane 2 plus, for 60, tightens cut over rise, 60, middle over long, crest, 50, late tight 2 left, and care 2 right minus tightens, and late 2 left for 40, tightens the 4 plus clip, and early 3 right plus, and flat 2 left, through the finish, 50, 1 quicker than Mickelson.